What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Silver 42 back in the building, man. We got a video for you today. We are continuing the video of the XM7 airsoft conversion. I broke the gearbox down all the way to its pretty much bare components. There's another video out there that's already showing how to basically take the whole gun apart. I really didn't feel like that needed to be shown because you can find a video that does it a whole lot better. And in some of the comments, I don't know if you guys looked at the video that I made before this all the way towards the end, but I did say that this gearbox is made of metal, so I'm just going to reiterate it one more time so everybody will know that the gearbox itself is metal. So if you do get this rifle, you will be getting a full metal gearbox, but we're not gel blasting it, we are airsofting it. So that's what's happening. All right, a couple of things before we open this thing up. I'm gonna take me a puff real quick and I'm gonna talk for just a second. In order for me to get my pointer, I'll use this. In order for me to convert this over into an airsoft gun, there's a possibility that I need to remove this thing, this part right here. On the other side, as you can see, it's plastic right there. That's plastic. So I can remove this. As you can see, the gearbox is kind of flat, but I can remove that so the magazine can sit flush and with the nozzle and the hop up. I got the hop up here to test, and I'm also going to test a magazine that I got. It didn't fit, but the reason it didn't fit is because of the way this gearbox sits in the gun. So there's that. All right. So parts we're gonna replace. Already replaced tappet. Well, not already replaced, but I'm gonna basically replace it with this. And I'm gonna have to use cylinder it came with, and yeah, that's pretty good. So we're gonna replace that. All right, because we want to keep blowback function. That's good. It's real good. Yeah. So we got that part. All right. So next, we'll be taking out this part right here. Move all of this to the side. I got an old trigger. It's kind of busted on this side, but it still works on that side. I'm gonna see if I can possibly use it. Seems tall enough. It might work. If not, we'll just replace it again. That's the start, baby. That's what we're looking for. And we're looking to take this part off right here and see if that presents itself enough room, even though this thing right here might get in the way. but still presents itself enough room because I think the gearbox actually, I mean the body starts right here, so it'll go right here and hopefully go right there. So let's see. All right, let's do a little testing. Let's see what we got. As you can see right here, it's part of the gearbox. Has this part right here. I've got my Dremel just in case I have to cut that off, but I don't know if I have to cut that off. We're getting rid of that part. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fit the gun in the lower receiver. Right? That's how it's supposed to fit. Right? Okay, this mag fits, and it is relatively in there. Okay, this mag actually don't fit. I mean, it fits with some modifications, but the loading hole is way too forward, as you can see with the hop up. See, the hop up goes right there. See how far the nozzle would have to be, and the hop, and the, hop up is gonna sit right there. So that means the hole has to be right here, which I think the Aries and the what is the other one? The G&G TM308 fits, has a 308 mag with the hole in the middle right there. So we're gonna have to see if that one works. But yeah, for the most part, this is how it's gonna have to sit. And it seems as if you can see, take that out. What just dropped? Was that a shim? There was a shim. Hold on. Okay, all right. You just take that out. I don't know why I'm struggling with that. But anyway, so keep that together. Yeah, put that away. All right. Well, yeah, as you can see, it has this kind of bridge thing right here. I don't know if that needs to be cut, because this is not an M4, it's a 308, so the mags fit a little bit different. So I don't even know if I have to get rid of that part, but I can if I need to. But we're gonna keep it just like this, because that mag actually fit without any major modification to this part right here. So we're gonna put it back together. We're gonna put the nozzle in, everything like that. And I'll see you in a minute. This one. And completely out of the way. Okay, ladies and gents, we have officially converted the gearbox over to an airsoft gearbox. So let me explain. Okay, we kept the gears the same, right? Because we didn't really need to change those. Those was good. Only thing I did change was I put a delayer chip onto the sector gear, changed the tappet plate, and I changed the nozzle, of course, because you got the gel blaster nozzle here and the gel blaster cylinder head here. So we changed that. I don't know if this is a retro orange or a seamless. I don't know. It came with it. I mean, it came with the other gun that I have. I don't know where it came from. I think this is aluminum. I'm not sure. But this is basically just a nozzle that I had laying around. Kept the cylinder, and it does have a full metal tooth rack, and it also has the last tooth shaved down, so that's pretty good. It seems pretty solid, so we'll see how long it lasts. So now that we got everything replaced, we're gonna go ahead and close this bad boy up. Hopefully everything closes without a hitch. I don't know why, but this one just for some reason won't let the gearbox close. So more than likely you're gonna have to, if you decide that you're gonna stick with the gearbox that it comes with, which I don't see why you would change it, because it's a pretty strong gearbox and it's pretty well made. Good air seal. But yeah, you might want to stick. You're probably gonna have to stick with the cylinder head. As we going to see if the tapper plate works, and then I'll be back. Okay, so there's a few things that I figured out, or that I ran across, so that you might run across, so whenever you do your XM7, then you can possibly fix this issue, because I don't even know if it's an issue yet, but it could be. So for one, the cylinder head, or this part right here, I don't call it the cylinder head. I think that's the cylinder head nozzle. Yeah, okay, we're gonna call it the cylinder head. The cylinder head didn't fit in this gearbox, which is weird. Maybe it's a smaller gearbox as far as like thickness goes, but it didn't fit. So I had to go back with the original nozzle head. Tappet plate. The tappet plate is too thick. The width is too thick. The gearbox won't close. Now, could I have shaved this down? Yeah, I could have, but I don't know if that would have made that one big of a difference if I just put the regular tappet plate that came in it with. The only difference is the what's this thing called? I don't know what this thing called. But yeah, whatever this is, whenever it goes back, I put a delayer chip in, so I don't know if that's gonna help. It might not help. I might not need it. So I'm gonna take it off. And give it a little bit, not have it delayed as much. So we're gonna take it off. And we're gonna just put the regular gear came on back with, and maybe, just maybe, it could work. But like I said, I don't even know if it wouldn't have worked. But I just don't want to open this gearbox open again, because it's a lot of screws, you know, like taking apart a lot of screws. A little bit of screws, yeah. A lot of bit of screws, no. All right, so delay trip, put to the side. We're not gonna use that. And plus, I gotta wait till I get a functioning magazine before I can even test fire it. So we're not gonna even know if it feeds or not until I get a magazine that can possibly feed or line up with the nozzle. But I think I got one in mind. It might. Oh, come on. Bloody hell. All right, so now let's close this bad boy up. And then we're gonna test fire it and see if it works. But for the most part, all major modifications, well, I wouldn't call it a major modifications, but the modifications that you're gonna basically need to convert this over to an airsoft gun is basically done. You're just probably gonna have to change the tappet plate, change the nozzle, change the cylinder head. You can keep the cylinder, I guess, if you want to keep the gearbox, because if you change the cylinder, then you're gonna have to change the gearbox, because that goes with the whole blowback action. But anyway, we're gonna put this back together, and I'll see you in a minute. All right, we got the gun put back together, and everything seemed to work out. Now, I went ahead and dremelled out the end of the barrel. I'm gonna show you in just a second to put in the hop up. And as you can see, the hop up fits flush in the UDL XM7, and you can see from the bottom how it fits. So the magazine should be able to go in pretty smoothly. Now, as you can see, the pop-up doesn't have like a dedicated, chamber mechanism to keep it still, so it's gonna rotate. I'm gonna have to find a way to fix that. And also with the magazines, I just noticed they got these little ridges right here on the end and on the end in there, which possibly can make it hard for some magazines to fit. But we're gonna see if the other G&G 308 magazine will fit. But I mean, other than that, it's pretty done. So let me show you the barrel and exactly what I cut. Okay, we got everything apart as far as the upper go. Now the barrel, I basically dremeled out this top part here. Not the best in the world, but I only had to take out that much really, and that was actually a little bit too much. I probably could have took out about right there, but I took out most of it, and it fits the hop up pretty good. Now it does have these two wings on the side that you could put, that you probably could slide a hop up in there. But the thing about it is that I did this mod on the MCX, and the MCX was a little different, so I had to shave down the sides right there, so I don't have those wings, at least up until that point. I don't have them. I could get a different hop up, but we'll just deal with what we got and not really worry about it. I mean, it works. It just needs to be stabilized as far as the one that I'm building goes. Now the one that you guys build might be a little bit different, and you might have, the know-how and the necessary tools and, tech to do it. But yeah, this barrel out here is ABS plastic. this top barrel right here is metal, and also this can be split, but this particular part right here, this screw, hold on, let me show you. Okay, so that was a little harder to take off than originally planned. But anyway, you guys can take it off whenever you guys get it. As you can see, right in here, there's a part where you can unscrew it. But yeah, this is metal, but this is not 14 millimeter counterclockwise. It is, I don't know, it's a bigger millimeter than 14 millimeter. This right here is 14 millimeter. So there's that. And like I said, once I get the magazine and see if it fits here, then we can put it to the test. But until then, I can't really test it because nothing really fits yet, at least all together. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I can't wait to see you guys put your own ingenuity into it and make your own XM7 from the UDL gel blaster. Hopefully this video helped you out, and I'm gonna keep working on it, and I'm gonna keep you guys updated. Peace.